You wake up every morning with a heavy heart. You look at your life and wonder why nothing changes. You feel stuck in the same routines, the same struggles, the same silent battles that no one else sees. You see others moving forward while you feel left behind. And every day, the pain inside you grows heavier. You wonder if you were ever meant to succeed. You wonder if your dreams were just illusions planted in your mind to torture you. You wonder why you keep fighting when all you face is failure, rejection, and loneliness. But deep down, beneath all the doubt and pain, there is a small voice inside you that keeps whispering, "Keep going." It's so quiet you can barely hear it, but it refuses to die. It refuses to give up on you, even when you have given up on yourself. That voice is your true self. That voice knows that the pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. That voice knows that this suffering is not here to break you, but to build you. It knows that every struggle is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and braver than you were yesterday. But to hear that voice clearly, you need to silence the noise of your fears. You need to stop listening to the lies your mind tells you when you're tired. Your mind tells you that you are weak, but your soul knows you are powerful. Your mind tells you to give up, but your soul knows this is the time to push harder. Your mind tells you to be realistic, but your soul knows that you were born to defy limits. Every morning you wake up, you have two choices. You can choose to believe the pain and give up on your dreams, or you can choose to use the pain to fuel your dreams. You can choose to drown in your fears or rise with courage. You can choose to keep living the same life or build the life you truly desire. Most people choose comfort. Most people choose excuses. Most people choose to stay the same because change is hard and growth is painful, but not you. If you are still here, listening to these words, feeling their truth in your soul, it means you are not like most people. You were born to rise. You were born to endure. You were born to break every chain that has held you back. You were born to inspire others through your journey. But to do that, you must first fight the war within you. You must fight the part of you that wants to stay small, stay safe, stay comfortable. You must fight the voice that says you are not good enough. You must fight the fear that tells you to quit. Because every time you fight those voices and choose to act anyway, you become stronger. Every time you wake up and do what needs to be done, despite your doubts, you build discipline. Every time you fail and rise again, you build resilience. And discipline and resilience are what will carry you to your dreams, not motivation. Motivation comes and goes like the weather. One day it's sunny, and you feel ready to conquer the world, and the next day it's stormy, and you feel like hiding under your blanket forever. If you rely on motivation to build your dreams, you will never reach them. But if you rely on discipline, you will become unstoppable. Discipline is doing what you said you would do long after the feeling you said it in has left you. Discipline is showing up for yourself every day, no matter what. Discipline is choosing growth over comfort, purpose over pleasure, action over excuses. And that discipline is built in the small moments, in the silent choices you make every day. When you choose to get up early and work on your goals instead of sleeping in. When you choose to go to the gym instead of staying home. When you choose to study instead of scrolling endlessly on your phone. When you choose to speak kindly to yourself instead of drowning in self-hate. These small choices might not look like much today, but they are creating your future. Because your life is not built in one day. It is built in the daily habits and decisions that compound over months and years. Most people don't see results because they give up too soon. They start with excitement but quit when the motivation fades and the journey gets hard. But you must be different. You must keep going when no one is watching. You must keep going when no one believes in you. You must keep going when nothing seems to be working. Because every time you choose to keep going, you build an unbreakable spirit. And it is that spirit that will carry you through every storm. It is that spirit that will keep you grounded when success comes. It is that spirit that will inspire millions one day. But you have to choose it every day. You have to choose it right now. You keep asking why life is so hard. But what if life is hard because you are being prepared for something extraordinary? What if the pain you feel now is building the strength you will need for the blessings you are asking for? You ask for success, but success requires resilience, discipline, sacrifice, and emotional strength. You ask for love, but love requires patience, forgiveness, vulnerability, and deep self-love. You ask for freedom, but freedom requires responsibility, courage, and relentless action. Your pain is building all of that within you. It is shaping you into the person who is ready to hold the life you desire. You just need to trust it. You just need to keep going. Because one day, you will look back at these painful days with gratitude. You will see that they were the days that built your unbreakable strength. They were the days that revealed your true self. They were the days that stripped away your fears, your excuses, your illusions, and awakened the giant within you. One day, you will tell your story, and it will inspire others to keep fighting their own silent battles. But for that day to come, you must refuse to give up today. You must refuse to let your pain break you. You must choose to let your pain build you into the strongest, bravest, and most powerful version of yourself. Because the pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. There is a voice inside you that has been silenced for so long. A voice that remembers who you were before the world told you who to be. A voice that knows your power, your dreams, your purpose. But life's pain, failures, rejections, and betrayals buried that voice under layers of doubt and fear. Every time someone told you that you were not good enough, that voice became quieter. Every time you tried and failed, that voice became weaker. Every time you faced rejection and heartbreak, that voice hid deeper inside you. But it never died, because it is your soul. And your soul knows that you were not born to live a life of mediocrity. You are not born to settle for an average life, for an average job, for average love, for average dreams. You are born to rise, to create, to lead, to inspire, to leave this world better than you found it. You feel that restlessness within you because your soul knows you are not living your full potential. That is why no matter what you achieve, you still feel unfulfilled. That is why no matter how comfortable your life becomes, you still feel empty. Because comfort was never your goal. Growth was, purpose was, impact was, and none of those come from staying safe. None of those come from choosing the easy path. They come from choosing the hard path, the painful path, the path that most people are too afraid to walk. They come from choosing to wake up every day and fight for your dreams, even when you feel like giving up. They come from choosing to face your fears and walk through them. They come from choosing to rise after every failure, stronger and wiser. They come from choosing to endure the pain of growth instead of the pain of regret, because the pain of growth is temporary, but the pain of regret lasts forever. One day, you will wake up and realize that you have run out of time. And on that day, you will not care about the fears that held you back. You will not care about the people who doubted you. You will not care about the failures that embarrassed you. You will only care about the dreams you never built, the risks you never took, the life you never lived. Don't let that day come. Don't let your fears steal your future. Don't let your doubts bury your dreams. Don't let your pain break your spirit. Use it. Use your pain as fuel. Use your failures as lessons. Use your struggles as training. Because life is not happening against you. It is happening for you. Every struggle is building a skill you will need in the future. Every heartbreak is teaching you how to love deeper and wiser. Every rejection is redirecting you to something better. Every failure is building the resilience and wisdom you will need to handle your success. You are being prepared. You are being forged like steel in fire. It burns, it hurts. It feels like you are being destroyed. But you are not. You are being strengthened. You are being purified. You are being shaped into the person you were born to be. Trust this process. Trust this pain. Trust your journey. Because if you give up now, you will never see the person you could have become. You will never experience the life that is waiting for you. You will never feel the fulfillment of looking back and knowing, I did it. I endured the pain. I fought my demons. I silenced my fears. I rose every time I fell. I built the life I dreamed of. And now I am free. Free from regrets, free from fears, free from the chains of mediocrity, free to live my truth, my purpose, my highest potential. That freedom is worth every ounce of pain you feel right now. That freedom is worth every tear, every failure, every rejection, every sleepless night, because that freedom is priceless. But you must earn it. You earn it by refusing to give up. You earn it by waking up every day and doing what needs to be done, no matter how you feel. You earn it by facing your fears and walking through them. You earn it by letting your pain build you instead of break you. Remember, the pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. The struggles you endure today will become the wisdom you use tomorrow. The failures you face today will become the victories you celebrate tomorrow. Your time is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. Your success is coming. But only if you refuse to give up. You have to understand that pain is not your enemy. Pain is your teacher. Pain is your sculptor. Pain is your guide. Pain is the universe's way of preparing you for what you asked for. When you ask for strength, life gives you struggles to build that strength. When you ask for wisdom, life gives you failures to teach you those lessons. When you ask for success, life gives you challenges to build the discipline, resilience, and courage you need to handle that success. Most people see pain as a punishment, but it is not. It is preparation. It is purification. It is growth. Look at nature. A seed has to break to grow into a tree. A caterpillar has to dissolve completely in the darkness of its cocoon to become a butterfly. Gold has to go through intense fire to become pure. Steel has to be hammered and folded repeatedly to become strong. Nothing great is ever created without pain. And you are no different. You are being shaped into something powerful, unbreakable, and extraordinary. But you have to endure this season. You have to trust this process. You have to keep going even when it hurts, especially when it hurts. Because this pain is temporary, but the strength it builds will last forever. You will carry that strength into every area of your life, into your dreams, your relationships, your purpose. And it will make you unstoppable. Think about all the times you thought you would not survive. Think about all the nights you cried yourself to sleep. Think about all the days you felt like giving up completely. But you are still here. You survived what you thought would break you. You endured what you thought was unbearable. You rose every time life pushed you down. That is proof of your strength. That is proof that no matter what happens, you will always rise. But you must believe in yourself. You must trust that you have everything it takes to build the life you desire. Because you do. Your dreams were given to you for a reason. They are not random. They are not illusions. They are your soul's blueprint for your highest potential. But they require you to become the person who can build them. They require you to let go of your fears, your excuses, your limiting beliefs. They require you to let go of your past and step fully into your power. They require you to take action every day, no matter how small. Because small actions, repeated daily, create massive results over time. Most people wait for the perfect moment to start. But there is no perfect moment. The perfect moment is the moment you decide to start. The perfect moment is now. Because every day you wait, you lose time you will never get back. Every day you wait, your dreams slip further away. Every day you wait, your confidence, your courage, your belief in yourself weakens. Action builds confidence. Action builds courage. Action builds belief. Waiting kills them all. So stop waiting for motivation. Stop waiting for the fear to go away. Stop waiting for everything to be perfect. Start now. Start afraid. Start unprepared. Start small, but just start. Because the moment you start, you have already defeated your biggest enemy, your own mind. Your mind is what keeps you trapped in fear. Your mind is what keeps you small. Your mind is what keeps you from living your full potential. But when you act despite your mind's fears, you take back your power. You tell your mind that you are in control, not your fears. And every time you do that, your mind becomes quieter. Your fears become weaker. Your confidence grows stronger. And you start to see yourself for who you truly are. A powerful, limitless being with the ability to create anything you desire. But you must choose that power every day. You must choose to rise above your pain every day. You must choose to keep going, even when the road is dark and you cannot see the way. Because one day, the light will appear. One day, the path will become clear. One day, you will look back and realize that everything you went through was worth it. Every tear, every heartbreak, every failure, every sleepless night. Because they all built the strength, wisdom, and resilience you needed to reach your dreams. The pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. Never forget that. Sometimes the pain becomes so deep that you feel like you are drowning in your own thoughts. You sit in silence, staring at the ceiling in the middle of the night, wondering why you are here, what your purpose is, and if you will ever be enough. You wonder why you keep trying when every effort seems to fail. You wonder why you keep loving people who hurt you. You wonder why you keep getting up when life keeps knocking you down. But despite all the darkness in your mind, despite all the heaviness in your heart, you wake up every morning and you try again. You take one more step. You fight one more silent battle. You endure one more day, and that is strength. That is what most people will never understand. Strength is not always loud. Strength is not always glamorous. Strength is not always the person in the spotlight with their hands raised in victory. Sometimes strength is quiet. Sometimes strength is invisible. Sometimes strength is a single mother waking up every morning to provide for her children, even when she is exhausted. Sometimes strength is a student working multiple jobs while studying to build a better future. Sometimes strength is someone battling depression who still gets up, takes a shower, and goes to work despite their mind telling them to give up completely. Sometimes strength is simply choosing to live when your mind is telling you that dying would be easier. That is real strength. And if you are listening to this right now, it means you are strong. It means you have endured things that would have broken others. It means you have faced storms that would have drowned others. It means you have scars that tell stories of battles you fought alone and won. Never underestimate that strength within you. Never belittle yourself because your victories are not celebrated by others. Never compare your journey to someone else's highlight reel, because what you are building is real. What you are enduring is shaping you. What you are learning will guide you. And what you are becoming is powerful beyond words. But you must keep going. You must keep believing that there is a purpose for your pain. You must keep trusting that these struggles are not in vain, because one day all the pieces will come together. One day you will understand why you had to go through everything you went through. One day You will see how your pain built your strength, how your failures built your wisdom, how your heartbreaks built your compassion, and how your struggles built your unbreakable resilience. One day, you will stand in the light of your dreams and realize that every dark night was worth it. But for that day to come, you must not give up today. You must choose to rise every single day, no matter how tired you feel. You must choose to act every single day, no matter how afraid you feel. You must choose to love yourself every single day, no matter how broken you feel, because you are not broken. You are being rebuilt. You are being shaped. You are being prepared. And the person you are becoming will be so grateful for the pain you are enduring right now. The person you are becoming will carry this strength into every room they walk into. They will inspire others just by existing. They will build dreams that others thought were impossible. They will love so deeply that it heals everyone around them. They will lead with such wisdom and compassion that they change lives. That is who you are becoming. But you have to keep going. You have to keep choosing to rise. Because the pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. There will come a time in your life when you will stand on the mountaintop you are now climbing. You will look back at the path you walked, and tears will fill your eyes. Not tears of pain, but tears of pride. You will remember the days you thought you couldn't go on. The days your heart was so heavy, you felt like it would collapse under its own weight. The nights you cried alone, feeling like no one in the world would ever understand your battles. The mornings you woke up with fear gripping your chest so tightly you could barely breathe. But you kept going, even when your mind screamed at you to quit, even when your body was too tired to move, even when your heart felt too broken to heal. You kept going. And that is what built you. That is what shaped you into someone unbreakable. Because real strength is built in silence. Real resilience is built in darkness. Real power is built when no one is watching, when no one is clapping, when no one is supporting you. It is built in those moments when it is just you, your pain, and your decision to keep fighting. Most people will never know this strength because they give up the moment life gets hard. They choose comfort over growth. They choose excuses over action. They choose to stay small because growing feels too painful. But not you. You chose the hard path. You chose to endure. You chose to grow. And because of that, you will achieve what most people can only dream of. But you must keep choosing this path every single day. You must keep choosing to rise, no matter how many times life pushes you down. You must keep choosing to act, no matter how afraid you feel. You must keep choosing to believe, no matter how many failures you face. Because every time you choose to rise, you become stronger. Every time you choose to act, you become braver. Every time you choose to believe, you become closer to your dreams. You might not see the results today. You might not see them tomorrow. But they are coming. Because the universe always rewards persistence. The universe always rewards discipline, resilience, courage, and faith. But it tests you first. It tests you to see if you are ready. It tests you to see if you are serious. It tests you to see if you can handle the blessings you are asking for. Because success is not just about achievement. It is about becoming the person who can hold that success with humility, gratitude, and responsibility. And that person is built in the struggles you are facing right now. That person is built in the pain you are feeling right now. That person is built in the silent battles you are fighting right now. So don't give up. Don't listen to your fears. Don't believe the lies your mind tells you when you are tired. Keep going. Because the pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. One day, people will look at you and wonder how you became so strong, so wise, so peaceful, so powerful. They will think you were born that way. They will think you are lucky, but only you will know the truth. Only you will know the darkness you walked through, The demons you fought, the tears you cried, the failures you endured, the fears you faced, the sacrifices you made, the discipline you built, the faith you held on to when everything felt hopeless. Only you will know the price you paid for your strength. And you will stand there, smiling quietly, knowing it was all worth it. Because the pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. There are days when you feel so alone in your journey that you start questioning your worth. You look around and see people laughing, celebrating, living their lives with ease. And you wonder why you are the only one carrying so much pain. You wonder why your heart feels so heavy while others seem so light. You wonder why your life feels like a constant uphill battle while others are coasting downhill with smiles on their faces. But what you don't see is their silent struggles. What you don't see is their hidden pain. Everyone is fighting their own battles, but you are so focused on your pain that you feel like you are the only one suffering. The truth is, pain is part of the human experience. No one escapes it. It does not matter how rich, famous, talented, beautiful, or successful someone is. They have their own wounds, their own fears, their own silent nights of crying themselves to sleep. But what separates the winners from the quitters is how they use that pain. Winners use their pain as fuel. Quitters use their pain as an excuse. Winners use their pain to build their dreams. Quitters use their pain to destroy their dreams. Winners look at their pain and say, "This will not break me. This will build me." Quitters look at their pain and say, "This is too much. I can't handle it." And they give up on themselves, on their dreams, on their life. You have that choice right now. You can choose to see your pain as your enemy, or you can choose to see it as your teacher. You can choose to let it break you, or you can choose to let it build you. You can choose to let it drown you in self-pity, or you can choose to let it awaken your greatest power. Because the truth is, pain is the fastest way to grow. Pain is what builds strength. Pain is what builds resilience. Pain is what builds courage. Without pain, you remain weak. Without pain, you remain small. Without pain, you remain untested, unproven, and unprepared for the life you desire. You keep asking for a better life, but you don't realize that your better life requires a stronger you. Your dreams require a stronger you. Your goals require a stronger you. Your purpose requires a stronger you. And that strength is built in pain. That strength is built in failure. That strength is built in heartbreak, rejection, sacrifice, discipline, and relentless action. Every time you endure pain, you grow stronger. Every time you rise after falling, you build resilience. Every time you choose discipline over excuses, you build character. And character is what will carry you to your dreams. Not motivation, not luck, not other people's approval. Character. Your character is being built right now in this struggle. Your character is being forged in this pain. Your character is being shaped every time you feel like giving up and choose to keep going instead. Don't waste this season of pain. Don't waste these struggles. They are here to teach you, to grow you, to prepare you for something greater. Because when you finally reach your dreams, you will look back at these days with gratitude. You will realize that the pain was necessary, that without it, you would not have become strong enough to hold the success that is coming to you. The pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. Remember this every time life feels unfair. Remember this every time you want to quit. Remember this every time you feel alone in your journey. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are not being broken. You are being built. You are not being rejected. You are being redirected. Everything is happening for your highest good. Even if you can't see it right now, trust that one day you will. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep believing. Because your time is coming. Your success is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. But only if you refuse to give up. Give up. There will come a time when everything you are going through now will be a memory. The pain you feel today will be something you talk about with a calm heart because it no longer hurts you. It shaped you. It built you. It prepared you for the life you are living in that future moment. Right now, it feels heavy. It feels unbearable. It feels endless. But it is not endless. Nothing in life is permanent. Not your struggles. Not your pain. Not your failures. They are all seasons, and seasons always change. Just like the darkest winter eventually gives way to spring, your darkest days will give way to your brightest ones. But you must survive the winter to see the spring. You must endure the darkness to see the dawn. Giving up in the middle means you never get to see the beauty that was waiting for you on the other side. Imagine if the seed gave up underground because it was dark and lonely. Imagine if the caterpillar gave up in its cocoon because it was painful to dissolve completely. Imagine if the gold gave up in the fire because it burned too much. None of them would become what they were meant to be. The tree, the butterfly, the pure gold, they were all born from pain. And so will you. Your greatness will not come from your easy days. It will come from your darkest nights, your hardest battles, your deepest pains. Because pain teaches you things comfort never can. Pain shows you who you really are. It reveals your true strength. It teaches you patience, empathy, courage, resilience, discipline, faith. These are the qualities of powerful leaders, successful dreamers, and peaceful souls. These are the qualities that will build your dreams and sustain your success. You keep asking why life is so hard. But what if life is hard because you are being called to something greater? What if your soul chose this journey because it knew you were capable of more than an average life? What if your pain is your path to your highest purpose? Most people spend their whole lives avoiding pain. They run from it, numb it, deny it, distract themselves from it. But those who rise to greatness are those who walk through it bravely. They feel it fully. They let it teach them, shape them, and transform them. And when they emerge from the other side, they are unrecognizable, stronger, wiser, calmer, clearer, and more powerful than ever before. You are in that transformation right now. It feels messy, it feels painful, it feels confusing. But trust the process. Trust that you are being prepared for something beyond your imagination. Trust that your future self will look back at this version of you with love and gratitude, thanking you for not giving up, for enduring, for rising, for choosing faith over fear, action over excuses, growth over comfort. Because every time you choose to rise despite your pain, you are becoming that future self. Every time you choose to act despite your fear, you are building that future life. Every time you choose to believe despite your failures, you are creating that future success. Nothing is wasted. No tear, no heartbreak, no failure, no rejection is wasted. Everything is working for your highest good, even if you can't see it right now. You will see it one day. You will stand in your dream life and everything will make sense. The pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. So keep going, keep fighting, keep believing. Your time is coming. Your breakthrough is coming. Your success is coming. But only if you refuse to give up today. And now, as you sit here, your heart heavy with worries and your mind crowded with doubts, breathe deeply, and let these words sink into your soul. Let them awaken the part of you that has been sleeping for so long. The part of you that knows you were born for more. The part of you that knows this pain is not the end of your story, because you are not here by accident. Every breath you take is a sign that your mission is not yet over. Every beat of your heart is a reminder that there is still a purpose waiting for you to fulfill. But to fulfill that purpose, You must keep going, even when everything in you feels tired, even when your body feels weak, even when your heart feels empty. You must keep going, because your pain is not here to destroy you. It is here to awaken you, to awaken your strength, your courage, your discipline, your resilience, your faith, to awaken the parts of you that comfort and ease could never touch. You see, life doesn't build warriors in calm waters. Life builds warriors in raging storms. Life builds leaders in moments of chaos. Life builds powerful souls in seasons of darkness. You are in that season now. It feels lonely. It feels endless. It feels heavy, but it is temporary. One day, you will wake up and realize that the storm has passed. The skies are clear. The sun is shining, and you are still standing, stronger than you ever imagined you could be. And you will carry that strength into every area of your life, into your dreams, your relationships, your purpose, your legacy. You will become someone who cannot be broken, because you have already been broken and rebuilt yourself from the ashes. You will become someone who cannot be shaken, because you have already walked through earthquakes that tried to bury you alive. You will become someone who inspires others just by existing, because your presence will carry a quiet power that words can never describe. But to become that person, you must keep fighting. You must keep believing that everything you are enduring has meaning, that this pain is building something within you that you cannot see right now, that this darkness is planting seeds of greatness that will bloom when the time is right. Trust the timing of your life. Trust that every delay, every failure, every heartbreak is not rejection, but redirection. Trust that every tear you cry is watering the soil of your future. Trust that one day, everything will make sense. One day, you will look back and smile with tears in your eyes, not because you are sad, but because you are proud. Proud of yourself for not giving up. Proud of yourself for standing strong when your soul was collapsing. Proud of yourself for staying kind when the world was cruel. Proud of yourself for rising again and again when life kept pushing you down. You will realize that your pain was your greatest gift, that without it, you would never have discovered your true strength, that without it, you would never have awakened your unbreakable spirit, that without it, you would never have become the person you were born to be. So today, promise yourself this. No matter how hard it gets, you will not give up. No matter how heavy the pain feels, you will not let it break you. No matter how many times you fail, you will rise again. No matter how loud your fears scream, you will act anyway, because your dreams are worth it. Your future is worth it. Your purpose is worth it. And you are worth it. This is not the end of your story. This is the chapter where you build your strength. This is the chapter where you awaken your courage. This is the chapter where you create the foundation for the life you desire. And when the next chapters come, you will write them with power, wisdom, and grace, because you will carry the lessons and the strength from this pain into everything you do. The pain you feel today will be your strength tomorrow. Remember this every single day. Whisper it to yourself every morning when you wake up. Repeat it every night when you feel alone. Let it become the fire that keeps you going when everything else fades. Because one day soon, you will stand in the light of your dreams and say with a smile in your soul, I did it. I endured the pain. I fought my demons. I rose after every fall. And now I am free. Free to live, to love, to give, to lead, to inspire. Free to be who I was always meant to be. The pain I felt yesterday became my greatest strength today.